Hey, what's up, guys? Troy, ATXRC Productions, 3DR Solo Owners and Productions Group. Parker.
Hi.
Parker here. ATX Drone Space. Also, check it out. We got Solo, we got the gimbal. We're a little more excited, okay? We had it last night. We did the unboxing. That was straight legit. You saw how my reaction was. I'm not happy about the quality of materials of this product for the dollars that we paid. That being said, I got it installed per the quick gimbal door install. I thought I routed the wires. Took it outside, and it was going limp and flopping. Not happy. Not happy about the plastic. Not happy about it going limp. Made video about the unboxing and all these things. Submitted a log to see what's up. I went ahead this morning after a cup of coffee and checking it out. We looked up inside. The wires weren't routed bad. In fact, I had just one very small little touching of the yaw motor on the GoPro wire. This was the problem, though, I believe, because it was rubber. It's heavy. It's a very heavy wire, and it doesn't have any place to move. So I think it was getting hung up on that wire and then shutting down from overload or from not being able to move. That being said, it's not really a design flaw. It's kind of an install error, if you would, except for the install isn't the easiest. I mean, it is drop in place, and it's nothing technically difficult, but there's a lot of little things you can do wrong, and this is just one of those things. And it's one of those things that they need to get troubleshot. Really, it should be the first answer is open it up and look at the wires, and I'm sure it is. So 3DR, I apologize if you took offense to my videos from last night. I wasn't trying to offend nobody. It was my my genuine reaction to opening up the product, and for the dollars I paid, man, it's just not what I thought. Got it flying today. You'll see some video at the end of this. I'm going to play the whole footage too. It's a gimbal. Like I said, I'm not too surprised that it stabilizes the video. That's great. There's some jitter and some jello and some fuzz and some stuff going on in my video. I want you to remember it's a 4.35 Pro Productions lens on a GoPro Black 4. It was shot at 60 frames at 2.7. Colored flat and some other stuff. There was some jitter, but there was also 7 to 10 mile an hour winds, and then the lens, which is a smaller focal point, so it's going to show up a lot more. My props are not 100% balanced, and I haven't balanced the gimbal because of my 4.35 millimeter lens. So all these things contribute to some of the flutter. Again, I'm pretty happy actually with the stabilization of it. I was not, overwhelmed with excitement from it, but it was fun to fly. It was stabilizing. I like it. I can see how this is going to help me very much so in getting nice, clean footage. We played with the pan. I'll be honest, man. People complain about the paddle. I have no problem with the paddle. I would recommend holding it split-fingered like this. It gives you the ability to kind of control it more, and you can actually just press on it instead of lifting the paddle, which gives you a little more control. But then you can also still leverage lift it if you want. Yeah, worked great. I didn't do any smart shots, no orbits, no cable cams. I wasn't trying to do that. We were on top of the roof. There was a lot of wind, 7 to 12 mile an hour gusts. You'll see it in the video. So last little thing, man. Look, I don't know if I'm keeping it. I don't know if I'm sending it back. I'm leaning towards keeping it because I have the gimbal. It's what I've said the whole time. I just wanted everything. They, I think, are getting me the motor pod to fix my motor, so hopefully this thing won't fall out of the air one day. I'm happy with the copter, man. The copter is amazing. Philip, you knocked it out the park with the copter. Thank you. Vu and all those guys, and Colin, even Chris. Look, man, don't take it personal. I'm just a dude with a voice. People asked you to do Reddits. You said you were transparent. You said you were going to give us answers, and none of the answers made sense. I'll be honest, you could have prepped us for having, a fully plastic gimbal. You could have told us about the materials used. You could have spun a weave of, hey, we're using really lightweight and great product, great plastics because it's going to save us weight and allow us to do more and allow Solo to be what it is. I just would have liked to have known before I opened the package. I'll be honest. I mean, you can't hate me for that, man. You can't hate me for not being happy with not getting my gimbal when other people ordered 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago got it. I mean, sorry. I'm not happy about having to have leg extensions. How is that going to affect shots? Are they going to get in shots? I'm very limited in how I can't tilt the camera. You can't tilt the camera 45 and take off or land with it at a 45 because the little green quick release hits the ground. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but you can't really tell. It sits crooked. I think that's meant to be because of the way the lens isn't centered on the GoPro, but is it? Is it supposed to be not 100% parallel to the front of the copter? Is it supposed to be tilted in? I don't know. But again, we're going to go test it. We're going to go fly it. We're going to get through all this. I want to thank everybody at 3DR for the copter, man. Please don't take it the wrong way that I don't appreciate it. You guys go back and how excited I was about this and how much I touted that you guys were going to knock this thing out the park. That was my frustration and my disappointment. At the same time, y'all didn't tell me to do any of that, so I'm not mad at you for it. Just as a consumer, I was not happy. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to give away the solo nods, by the way. So hit me up. We're going to keep an eye out on the page. We're going to give away solo nods tonight. We're going to go fly this thing. We're going to fly it with the GoPro 3 Plus with the 5.4. That's a black. We're also going to fly it with the 3 Plus silver stock lens. We'll fly it some more with the 4.35 Poe Productions on the GP4. We'll get some nice shots and some nice edits, and we'll figure out what's going to be the best for that. Besides that, Frank Ferry from Carolina Drones hooking us up with something special next week for solo. So hit me up and keep an eye out. We're going to announce that and show that up maybe Tuesday by the latest. Really appreciate it, Frank, ahead of time, man. It's out of the blue, and it was awesome for you to give me that email or that message. That being said, I'm not getting rid of solo right now. At the very soonest it's going to get away would be end of next week. I doubt it. I mean, I would have to have major problems. The gimbal would have to no longer work like it wasn't last night. If it doesn't work and it doesn't give me stabilization that I think I can get out of something else, then absolutely this thing will go back. But I don't think so. I'm back on the other side of the fence, okay? All right, 3DR, Solo Productions and owners, you guys fly safe, fly smart, fly 3DR if you got one and it flies and all that. Not saying that it won't. Just saying times ticking. Yeah, again, thanks guys. Y'all have a great day.